This is Elena. To her boss, she is indispensable. To her friends, she's the life of the party. To her Instagram followers, she's living the dream. She's punctual, she's organized, she remembers everyone's birthday. But Elena has a secret. The moment the door closes, the performance ends, and the battery dies. She doesn't cry, she doesn't wail, she just stares. For 3 hours, she sits on the floor, unable to summon the energy to take off her shoes. We are taught that depression looks like sadness. We are taught it looks like staying in bed for weeks, crying over old photos. But for millions of people, depression doesn't look like a breakdown. It looks like a promotion. It looks like a clean apartment. It looks like a smile that is perfectly calibrated to trick everyone around you. High-functioning depression. They call this dysthymia. It is the silent killer of the modern professional. And if you have ever felt like you are physically incapable of feeling joy, even when you are winning, then you need to listen to this. Because the mask isn't just hiding you, it is suffocating you. Imagine driving a car. The check engine light comes on. In a normal breakdown, the car stops, smoke pours out, you're forced to pull over and call for help. But with high-functioning depression, the car doesn't stop. In fact, it drives faster. You override the sensor, you put tape over the light. You keep your foot on the gas because you are terrified that if you slow down, the engine will explode. This is the defining characteristic of the condition, the discrepancy between energy output and internal state. Psychologists refer to this as the biological tax of masking. Every smile requires a manual override of your nervous system. Every conversation requires a conscious calculation. Make eye contact. Laugh now. Ask a follow-up question so they don't think you're weird. For the high-functioning depressive, the hardest part of the day isn't the work. The work is easy. The work is a distraction. The hardest part are the small things. Choosing a cereal, brushing your teeth, returning a text message. Why? Because your executive function is completely tapped out by the performance you put on at the office. This is why you can close a $1 million deal at 2 p.m., but you can't wash a single dish at 7 p.m. This leads to a state called anhedonia. Anhedonia isn't sadness. Sadness is a feeling. Anhedonia is the absence of feeling. It is the inability to experience pleasure. You eat, but the food tastes like cardboard. You go to the concert, but you feel like you're watching it on a TV screen from 3 miles away. You are there, but you are a ghost in your own life. Let's get technical for a moment. We need to look under the hood. In a neurotypical brain, when you achieve a goal like finishing a project, your brain releases dopamine. This is the reward chemical. It says, "Good job, do that again." For the high-functioning depressive, this reward system is broken. You finish the project, you get the raise, you wait for the feeling of satisfaction, but it never comes. Instead, you feel relief. Just relief that you didn't fail. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. Because you don't feel the reward, you assume you just didn't work hard enough. So you push harder, you take on more work, you raise the stakes. You are chasing a high that your brain is chemically incapable of producing. This is why high-functioning depression is so often misdiagnosed as burnout. Burnout is when you have too much to do. Depression is when you have no reason to do it, but you do it anyway because it's the only way you know how to exist. The high-functioning part is actually a survival mechanism. It is a way to prove to the world and to yourself that you are okay. Look at my spreadsheet. Look at my clean kitchen. I can't be sick. Sick people are messy. I am perfect. But the mask is heavy, and the longer you wear it, the more it starts to eat into your skin. Eventually, you forget which face is the mask and which face is you. You start to believe the lie. You think, I have everything, I should be happy.
The fact that I'm not happy means I am ungrateful. It means I am broken. And that shame is the glue that keeps the mask stuck to your face. So what happens when the engine finally gives out? For the high-functioning depressive, the crash is rarely loud. You don't make a scene. You don't get fired. You experience what is known as passive ideation. This is the darkest part of the spectrum. It's not that you want to hurt yourself. It's just that you wish you had an off switch. You lie in bed at night and think, if I didn't wake up tomorrow, that would be okay. I wouldn't have to answer any more emails. I wouldn't have to perform. This is the danger zone. Because you look successful, nobody thinks you are in danger. Your friends say, I wish I had your life. Your parents say, we are so proud of you. You are drowning in plain sight, and everyone on the shore is applauding your swimming technique. This isolation is absolute. To admit you are struggling feels like a betrayal of your identity. If I am not the strong one, then who am I? I am nothing. The breaking point usually comes from something small. A spilled coffee, a lost key, a minor criticism at work. Because your emotional resilience is at zero, this tiny event shatters the glass. Elena didn't crash because she lost her left shoe. She crashed because she couldn't find her left shoe. And suddenly, the weight of 10 years of pretending crashed down on her living room floor.
Recovery for high-functioning depression is tricky. Most advice tells you to fake it till you make it, but faking it is what got you here. The cure isn't happiness. The cure is authenticity. It starts with a terrifying concept: radical honesty. You have to stop viewing your depression as a glitch to be fixed and start viewing it as a signal. Your body is screaming no because you are living a life that doesn't fit you. Step 1, you have to lower the bar. You are addicted to excellence. You need to become comfortable with mediocrity. Elena had to learn to do things badly. Send the email with a typo, leave the dishes in the sink, cancel the plan because you're tired. The world will not end. The sun will still rise. You have to prove to your nervous system that you are lovable even when you are not useful. Step 2, find joy that cannot be measured. High-functioning people turn everything into a metric. Even their hobbies become side hustles. Stop monetizing your soul. Do something that you suck at. Do something that has no ROI. Watch a movie and don't review it. Go for a walk and don't track your steps. Reclaim your time from the god of productivity. Step 3 is the hardest. You have to tell someone. Not a joke about being tired, the truth. I am not okay. I feel empty. When Elena finally told her friend, she expected judgment. She expected them to leave. Instead, her friend said, "Me too." The mask isolates you. Vulnerability connects you. The moment you drop the armor, you realize you aren't the only soldier who is tired of fighting. Elena is still successful. She still works hard, but the check engine light is off. She learned that she is a human being, not a human doing. She learned that it is okay to be sad. It is okay to be slow. It is okay to just exist. If you are listening to this and you are wearing that mask right now, if you are holding your breath, waiting for permission to let go, this is your permission. You don't have to carry the world. You just have to carry yourself. And even that, you don't have to do alone. I'm You Are the Matrix. If this video felt like looking in the mirror, please share it. You never know who else is hiding behind a perfect smile. Subscribe for the truth.